Right guys, so I just want to run through quickly the geological records for like this week's readings. Now this is Yellowstone. The only readings pretty much normal-ish. The gauge height here, you can see it's gone down, and then there's got this little nook going up, so I'll have to see over the next couple of weeks what all that's about. And it hasn't really dropped down to the level that it should be, you know. Now discharge, can't really see that, but pretty normal there on how much steam's coming from Yellowstone. We had the water temperature, didn't we? The big spike, water temperature, so it spiked up and it dropped down again to just under the high of what it should be that time of year. So kind of normal on that respect. So volcano numbers are actually steady to, well, just steady actually, 41, 42s. So that's all dandy, kind of stagnant. Anyway, Canary Islands, we actually had, it doesn't look very big on this chart, but we had a big, a spike. See it here? This was the big September activity. We've seen it on the mainstream news where all the lava was flowing and everyone was shitting it, and this was September last year, and how we come, and then there was a spike in Canary Islands on late March, and then, like I said, we just had a little burp just this week. Quite a few earthquakes in one day. I think it's like a 3.5, 3.3, and there's a load of 2s. Hang on, let me just find it for you. So there's that 23 there. So we're the 2.4, 2.4, 2.2, a 2, a 1.9, a 2.1, 2.4, 2.6, 2.2, and a 3.3 all in one day. And you can see from here 10, and that's what they were. So you can see that was a bit of an abnormal day. And if you go back, probably see it a bit clearer. Yeah, so there was a bit of a burp from La Palma volcano, Canary Islands, trumpet number 2. So I'll have to keep watch on that just to see what's going to happen with it. Earthquakes. The daily records are showing that there's been an increase. Alright, this week there's been 4 red alert earthquakes in 1 week. Last week it was 2, the week before it was 3, the week before that 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. So the total per 30 days, the middle of August it was 6, a week later 6, 3, so is that a real low at the end of August, but September has just seen a growth. So we had 6, 8, 10, obviously it's growing every week. Gradually, it's not a massive spike. You can see it here, look. I don't know if you can see that. Here's every 7-day earthquakes, you can see it spiking like that. Here's the total for 30 days, so it's jumped from down here. It's jumped from 3 up to 10. Okay. The total amount of earthquakes hasn't really moved. The monthly average jumped from what was it? I think it was 7, and it jumped to 8. Of course, the month's not over yet, so if they carry on rising, this monthly average will jump from, will go from 8 to something else, 10 maybe. So we'll just see when September's over with. But daily, you can see from this graph here, I'll try and zoom in a bit maybe. Oh, that's better. So this is one of the shortest graphs. You can see the low in May there. You can see a big low in that'll be mid-August, should be yeah, mid-August there. And then really soon as September, so you see the 1st of September line there. So since September began, it went from 3, yeah, up till where we are now, which is 10. And like I said, danger point is like 20, 22, so this will be about what, 22, 24 even, maybe 20. So you can see we're halfway to get into a danger point. It's growing at the moment, so we'll just have to see where they go with the earthquakes on that one. And so I believe I've covered it all then. So just a quick update then. Earthquakes are growing. Yellowstone temperatures came down from what it was, but the gauge height is a bit iffy because it hasn't come down as far as it should do. Volcanoes are stagnant, and the Canary Islands had a bit of a burp this week. So I've been Pastor Prophet Justin Roberts from End of the Age Bible Prophecy. You're up to date on the GEO news.